Hello everyone, welcome to the video of mini project that we have prepared for Engineering Mathematics 3. I am from second year IT Engineering of St. John College of Engineering and Management. The project on application of Laplace transform to solve initial and boundary problem involving ordinary differential equation was prepared by Abhijit, Siddhi, Yash and me under the guidance of Mrs. Dhaneshri Pauji. Now, the contents of the project are definition, working procedure, and examples. Now I would request Yash to begin with the definition.
Definition. Ordinary linear differential equation with constant coefficient can be easily solved by a Laplace transform method without finding the general solution and arbitrary constant. This method is shorter than our earlier methods, technically useful for solving linear differential equation with constant coefficient. For the use of Laplace transform to solve differential equation, we need following results. Y dash equal to s y bar minus y of 0. Second, Laplace of y double dash equal to s square y bar minus s y 0 minus y dash 0. Laplace of y triple dash equal to s cube y bar minus s square y 0 minus s y dash 0 minus y double dash 0, where y dash used to indicate Laplace of y.
Now we will proceed with working procedure.
Working procedure. To solve differential equation with constant coefficient by transform method. First, take the Laplace transform of both sides of differential equation using above result of Laplace of derivative and the given initial condition. Second, transpose the term with minus sign to the right. Third, by the coefficient of y dash getting y dash as a known function of s. Fourth, resolve the function of s into partial fraction and the inverse transform of both sides. This gives y as a function of t, which is the desired solution satisfying the given condition.
So finally, we will examples to better understand the topic. So I would request Siddhi to explain the first two examples.
Example number 1. The question is solved by the method of transform. The equation is y triple dash plus 2y double dash minus y dash minus 2y equals to 0. Given y of 0 equals y dash and y double dash of 0 equals to 6. Solution. According to working procedure, we have to first take the Laplace transform. So taking the Laplace transform of both sides using the Laplace transform of the result of Laplace transform of derivative, we get s cube y bar. Here y bar is used to indicate the Laplace of y minus s square y of 0 minus sy dash of 0 minus y double dash of 0 plus 2 s square y bar minus sy of 0 minus y dash of 0 minus sy bar minus y of 0 plus 2y equals to 0. Using the given condition, we reduce the above equation into s cube plus 2s square minus s minus 2y bar to 6. We have to solve this step by using the partial fraction method. We get y bar equals to 6 upon s minus 1 into s plus 1 into s plus 2 equals to 6 upon s minus 1 into 6 plus 6 upon minus 2 into s plus 1 plus 6 upon 3 into s plus 2. Further further simplified and taking the inverse Laplace transform on both sides, we get y equals to Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 minus 3 Laplace inverse of 1 s plus 1 plus 2 into Laplace inverse of 1 upon s plus 2. Our last step is y equals to Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 1 is nothing but the e raised to t. Next term, minus 3 take outside. Laplace in 1 upon s plus 1 is e raised to minus t plus 2 take outside. Laplace in 1 upon s plus 2 is e raised to minus t. This is our desired result. Example number 2, the question is, using Laplace transform, find the solution of initial value problem. The equation is y double dash minus 4y dash plus 4y equals to 64 sine 2. Y of 0 equals to 0, y dash of 0 equals to 1. Solution, here we have y double dash minus 4y dash 4y equals to 64 sine 2t. Make it as equation number 1. Y of 0 equals to 0, y dash of 0 equals to 1. Then take the Laplace transform of both sides of equation number 1. We get s square y bar. Here I repeat, y bar is Laplace of y. Minus of 0 minus y dash of 0 minus 4sy bar minus y of 0 plus 4y bar equals to 64 upon s square plus 4. Here we use this Laplace of sine 2t. Make it as equation number 2. On putting the values of y of 0 and y dash of 0 in equation number 2, we get s square y bar minus 1 minus 4sy bar plus 4y bar equal 128 upon s square plus 4. Take minus 1 into the right hand side. We get s square minus 4s plus 4y bar to 1 plus 128 upon s square plus 4. Further we simplify, we get s minus 2 the whole square y bar equals to 128 upon s square plus 4. After that, y bar equals to 1 upon s minus 2 the whole square plus 128 upon s minus 2 the whole square into s square plus 4 equals to, we have to solve this step by using partial fraction. So we get 1 upon s minus 2 the whole square minus 8 upon s minus 2 plus 16 upon s minus 2 the whole plus 8s upon s square plus 4. Next, take the inverse Laplace transform on the both side. Y equals Laplace inverse of minus 8 upon s minus 2 plus 17 upon s minus 2 the whole square plus 8s upon s square plus 4. Then we get y equals to, then take the coefficient and negative sign outside. So minus 8 we take side. Laplace inverse of 1 upon s minus 2 is e raised to t plus 17 take outside. First we use the first theorem. Then Laplace inverse of 1 upon s square is t. After similarly the next 8 take outside. So Laplace inverse of s upon s square plus 4 is cos 2t. This is desired result.
Thank you, Siddhi. Now I would request Abhijit to explain the examples.
Third question is, solve d square minus d minus 2 into y is equal to 20 sine 2t. The given conditions are y of 0 is equal to 1 and y dash of 0 is equal to 2. So let's see the solution. Let Laplace of y is equal to y dash. Now we will be taking Laplace transform on both the sides. By using the property of Laplace transform of derivative, we get Laplace of y double dash minus Laplace of y dash minus 2 into Laplace of y is equal to 20 into Laplace of sine 2t. We know that Laplace of y is equal to s into y bar minus y of 0, which is equal to s into y bar minus 1, because y of 0 is equal to 1. Now Laplace of y double dash is equal to s square y bar minus sy s into y of 0 minus y dash of 0, which is equal to s square y bar minus s minus 2. So we substitute this value to the equation. Now our equation becomes s square y bar minus s minus 2 minus s into y bar minus 1 minus 2y bar is equal to 20 into 2 upon s square plus 4. S square minus s minus 2 into y bar is equal to 40 upon s square plus 4 plus s plus 1. We transposed all the negative terms to the right hand side. Now we will be simplifying the right hand side. Therefore, it becomes s cube plus s square plus 4s plus 44 upon s square plus 4. Now we will be taking the left hand side coefficient of y bar to the right hand side. Therefore, y bar is equal to s cube plus s square plus 4s plus 44 upon s square plus 4 into s square minus s minus 2. Now we will be applying partial fraction, which is equal to minus 8 by 3 into 1 upon s plus 1 plus 8 by 3 upon 1 upon s minus 2 plus s minus 6 upon s square plus 4. Now we will be taking inverse Laplace transform on both the sides. Since we assumed y bar is equal to Laplace of y, hence it becomes y, and the right hand side as follows: minus 8 by 3 into Laplace inverse 1 upon s plus 1 plus 8 by 3 into Laplace inverse 1 upon s minus 2 plus Laplace inverse s upon s square plus 4 minus 6 into Laplace inverse 1 upon s square plus 4. Now we all know the Laplace inverse transform, we have already studied, hence we will directly write the answer. Y is equal to minus 8 by 3 into e raised to minus t plus 8 by 3 into e raised to minus 2t plus cos 2t minus 3 sin 2t. The fourth question is: use transform method to solve d square x upon dt square minus 2 dx by dt plus x is equal to e raised to x, with x is equal to 2 and dx by dt is equal to minus 1 at t is equal to 0. So we will see solution. Now we will be taking Laplace transform on both the sides. Therefore, s square x bar minus s into x of 0 minus x dash of 0 minus 2 into s x bar minus x of 0 plus x bar is equal to 1 upon s minus 1. We use the property of Laplace of differentiation derivatives. Using the given conditions that we were being given above, we will be applying those conditions here, and we will be transposing all the negative terms to the right hand side. So we will be left with s square minus 2s plus 1 into x bar is equal to 1 upon s minus 1 plus 2s minus 5. Now we will be simplifying the right hand side, which is equal to 2s square minus 7s plus 6 upon s minus 1. Now we will be taking the coefficient of x bar to the right hand side. Hence, x bar is equal to 2s square minus 7s plus 6 upon s minus 1 the whole cube. Now we will be applying partial fraction, which is equal to 2 upon s minus 1 minus 3 upon s minus 1 the whole square plus 1 upon s minus 1 the whole cube. As we already know, x bar is equal to Laplace of x. So we will be applying inverse Laplace transform on both the sides. Hence, we obtain x is equal to 2 into Laplace inverse 1 upon s minus 1 minus 3 into Laplace inverse 1 upon s minus 1 the whole square plus Laplace inverse 1 upon s minus 1 the whole cube. Now, as we have already studied how to apply Laplace inverse, I expect you to know all this, and we will be using the property of FST2. Therefore, x is equal to 2 into e raised to t minus 3 into e raised to t into t upon 1 factorial plus e raised to t into t square upon 2 factorial, which is equal to, we will be simplifying this, 2 into e raised to t minus 3t into e raised to t plus 1 by 2 into t square into e raised to t.
Thank you for being an audience to our presentation. We really appreciate that you took your time to be here and watch our presentation. Thank you.